Taylor Swift is more than just a singer. She's an unstoppable force of her own. With more awards than, well, everyone ever, a girl squad that includes supermodels Karlie Kloss and Lily Aldridge, and a streak of critically acclaimed albums. So let's have a look at Taylor Swift Dear John, Taylor version, and if it will feature John Mayer. Sound the alarm, Swifties, because Taylor Swift is allegedly pulling out all stops for the release of John Taylor's version, including featuring John Mayer himself on the track. Let's get into it. Taylor's version only came out last month, but Swifties around the world are already excited that Taylor Swift could be releasing the re-record of her 2010 album Speak Now. Next, with hits like Mine, The Story of Us, Mean Better Than, Revenge, and many others. It's no wonder fans are hoping she will give us all her version of Speak Now. Taylor Swift music career. Taylor has won so many awards and nominations. And well, Swift is a name that you'll get to hear in every playlist that consists of R&B. At the age of 16 years, Taylor Swift had already made a new career for herself in the music industry. Her first songs were Love Story and You Belong With Me. The songs received good feedback from the public. We can say that's where her career started officially. She then went ahead to launch her album Fearless, which won the Grammys in 2008. From there on, she continued to top the billboards in the US. Also, her singles, Shake It Off and Blank Space, won the Grammys and Best Pop Vocal Album respectively. And talking about Blank Space, this song was really a hit. It gained millions of views on YouTube over a span of 3 days. It was a great success both musically and commercially. And let's admit it, the song is still a bit to this day, and we all play it once we hear it. And it's still gaining a lot of views in YouTube up to this day. And well, this song will never be old enough. This was a good job for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was born in 1989, and by the age of 10 years, she had already started singing in a variety of local events. Many people were amazed at how well she could sing even though she was very young at the time. By the time she was 12, she had already started writing her own songs and even playing some of the musical instruments. To pursue her music career, Swift often visited Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital. There she co-wrote songs and tried to land a recording contract. Noting her dedication, Swift and her family moved to nearby Hendersonville, Tennessee, in an attempt to further Swift's career. Taylor Swift has been able to sell more than 5 million copies of her first single, Tim McGraw, in 2006. This was one of the biggest sales she has ever made. And while the single was worth the sale because of how good it was, Taylor Swift album. The album contains one of today's most devastatingly heartbreaking songs about a breakup, none other than Dear John. You know, the one she reportedly wrote about her relationship with John Mayer. In case you somehow missed it, the pair were rumored to have had a brief fling back in 2009 to 2010. A couple of months after they ended their relationship, John presented Taylor with the Hell David Stylight Award for the Songwriters Hall of Fame in June 2010, where the former couple appeared cordial with one another, even hugging, when he handed her the statue. This, of course, changed after the release of Speak Now in October 2010, and the world heard to John for the first time. The song actually caused the pedal exchange subtle bobs towards one another in the media over the years. However, it seems like the tide might be changing in their friendship, because there are some new rumors swirling around that John will be involved somehow in the re-release of John Taylor's version with the success of her short film, For All Too Well Taylor's version. Fans have been speculating that Taylor could be cooking up a short film for John, and have even theorized that he could cast Penn Badgley as the role of John Mayer in it. While we could see that happening, it seems that gossip account done wow. But some whispers about a different plan that John will be featured on Taylor's version of the iconic songs. Yep, you heard that right. According to an Instagram story they shared, a source revealed that they just heard from a Columbia Records exec John Mayer will play guitar, not sing on John Taylor's version. Once the collaboration was apparently Singheim's idea, who is friends with both Tay and Mayer, as she and John are both signed to Columbia and performed together at Ron Pierce, the record label CEO, birthday a couple of years ago. There is also a music video in the works. And sure, according to this source, he is not going to sing on the track with her, but playing guitar for the song is still pretty major. Will they recreate John presenting Taylor with that songwriting award post-breakup? Will he be strumming on the guitar in the background while Taylor sings her heart out and cries in a dress on her way home in the music video? As of now, however, this is still just a rumor, so we need to stay calm. So all of these series could remain only hypothetical. But knowing Taylor and all the clues she has been dropping, We can't imagine that she's not planning something big like this, but the release of Speak Now Taylor's version. As always, we'll definitely keep you updated. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more.